everyone, it's Julia. I wanted to jump on quick today and show you a couple projects that I've been working on and the fabric that's inspired me to create the projects. When I'm looking for fabric, I often look for something that I can use in a background or something that I can cut pieces of it to incorporate in with my other fabric collages or designs. And I found this and I wanted to share it. I absolutely love it. It has just happy little messages on it, and they're all squared off or boxed off. Look very similar to a sign. Super easy to cut out and put in with, like I mentioned, other little projects or collages. I found this at my local fabric store just recently. And I also found it online, and I'm at fabric.com, and I'm gonna link that for you if any of you are out there are interested in getting the same piece and can't find it at your local store. So I'll link that, make sure to check it out, but it was really fun to work with. I ended up doing 2 journals and then a couple upcycled projects, and they're complete, so this isn't a tutorial, but I wanted to, like I mentioned, I wanted to share. The first thing I created was 2 journals. I added the little pieces to some of the elements inside the journals and some of the pages and the tags and the little journaling cards, but also to the fronts of them. This one is the Be Happy, Be Bright, Be You, and I just collaged it with a variety of other fabrics, laces, and some paper on this one too. This is the Peltex stabilizer. I have had a couple viewers mention that they would like me to do a tutorial using the Peltex for journal covers, and that is in the works. I will do that. It makes wonderful journal covers. It's sturdy but yet very bendable. You can use almost any types of fabrics. There's no raw edges. Really, really love using the Peltex. These journals have several cards inside and handmade journaling tags, just all sorts of fun stuff. The little book insert comes out, it just goes underneath this piece of silk sari ribbon, and also the ribbon is what closes the little booklet with a grommet on the back, and both of those are constructed the same way. This particular one has fabric on the inside and the outside and 2 pockets. I was able to add one of the little elements right to the journal on the inside. I'm not going to flip completely through this. I will actually at the end of the video. So if any of you are interested in it, you can see that. These will be listed in my Etsy store. And I will be listing them separately, so if you want to just buy the cover you can, or if you just want to buy the little insert you can. This is actually what is extremely time consuming when making a journal, and this is what adds the price to any of the junk journals that you see. It just takes a lot of time. And so I thought by selling it separately, that might encourage you to try and also to create your own pages. Another thing that's wonderful about this size is the 5x7 little composition books will also fit right inside. So you can put your whatever you want on the inside of it. So that's an option for you. Like I mentioned, I'll flip completely through this at the end, but I wanted just to share, I do like adding little fabric collages, and again putting the little words right there. And these you can easily just fill up and journal on the inside, and then it flops over, and it's just kind of fun. So that is this one. The second one is a piece of vintage linen that I found at the thrift store. It looks similar to a doily, only it's a rectangle. This one also will handle a 5x7 composition book, and again done in much the same way, with the pages just sliding underneath the sari ribbon and closing. This one closes by wrapping around, tucking it, or else just I put a little button here where you can wrap the ribbon right around the button for the closure. So that's a little bit of that one. You can see I put one of the little labels on the front, added another little heart crocheted motif, added buttons with the little garment pin, and just did some cute little collaging on it. This one has paper on the inside, a cardstock on the inside, and this really fun floral green, mint green color with a pocket on the back side. Otherwise, pretty much done the same way as the first one. And this will be, I'll have a flip through at the end too with this. And then a couple of the upcycled projects. I did some belts. Now these are belts that I thrifted, belts that you can sew through, so they're not leather, they're like a canvas, cotton canvas webbing or polyester webbing. And did the patchwork and the decorative stitching and all the little stamping on them and the vintage lace. But I added the labels right to the collage, which I thought just added just a fun little thing to an upcycled belt. Again, another belt, done much the same way, just in different colors this time and different fabrics. And one of the little labels right in the center of one of the patches. And this one done in more of the browns and whites and blacks, stamped on this one, added the lace, some trim and buttons, and the little label. So those were really fun. I did a video on how I create these belts, and I'll link that up above if anybody's interested in looking at that tutorial and that technique. And the last upcycled project that I worked on was a jean jacket. And I added a trim or ruffle, patchwork ruffle at the bottom of it, and was able again to add, let's see, where did it go? Add one of the labels to the back of it, or to the bottom of the patch, and also loved how this turned out. I did one of my scrappy appliques to the back of it. Very similar to my llama video. Again, I'll link that if you want to see how I construct my scrappy appliques, and added one of the little labels to that as well. And again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it's encouraged you or inspired you to look at fabric a little differently when you're in the fabric store. Bye for now. I hope you have a creative week. Thanks for watching.